Right then, the meeting is come to order. Let's go ahead and say the pledge. Nah, I'm kidding. There's no pledge. But, welcome back everyone, yo peoples, to more Mad Max. We are going to be focusing on the story, because I could just drive around and do random stuff everywhere. But it's important that I move throughout the story and get more and more stuff done. Now, another mission, story, dance with death, and we have other missions such as in the buzzard's belly, a lot of wasteland missions. So let's go ahead and make our way to Gastown, if it's even possible for us to actually get all the way over there. I'll try and make my way over there, so let's see. We'll see. So let's just set a marker.
I think the profane camps of the Scrotus hordes should be destroyed. War party approaching!
I don't care if a war party's approaching. They exposing rebels, they're getting blown up!
Blackened by rubber and spilled crude, another of Scrotus convoy routes. We ought to run these convoys off the road. One by one, they will help diminish Scrotus's power.
I'm sure it would, but let's head off to Gastown that's far off in the distance. I've seen it all the time. Wow, we're on an actual road now. And I think I see...
Squandering of the sacred materials! That's what it is!
We're too far! We can't grab onto it! Look at all that. All that scrap just waiting for me.
I'm leaving for a while. Something I gotta do.
I'll just wait here with my able hands, huh? While the leathery stranger waddles up to the wasteland. Not everybody does it.
Are you sassing me out there? You talking smack? Hey, I'm trying to collect. And you just blew yourself up. Ow! It's a good thing I have my plot armor on. I'm taking these head-on collisions quite well. Thank you! Hey, I'm trying to grab stuff. Get out that car. Get out! Get out! First of all, how rude. Second of all, thank you for running that guy earlier. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not going to hear my thanks now, since you're kind of dead. So, can't hear you anymore. But, I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's grab this scrap while we can. Alright, I need to see how much gas. How much gas have I used up thus far? Do I need to refuel? Hold on, Max. Max. Refuel. Okay, we're good. And now for the piece de resistance. Wait, I could blow this up, or I could take it back to the stronghold to add another vehicle to the collection. And the stronghold is only up the road from here. Might as well since I got it.
They won't see me coming in this. Not right away.
And this is a roadkill vehicle. Alright, let's head back to the stronghold, add this to the collection, and then we'll move them on out. I thought it was going to be an easy way to cut through the mountains there. Well, not the mountains, but the rock face there. But nah, you have to go around. Add truck to the collection. No vehicle. Alright, let's get back out there. I want to get my magnum opus to a point where it doesn't matter, where I have the maximum amount of defense but also maximum attack, so that way I could just take down any vehicle I want, because then I could just mow through all the convoys I come across. That's where I want to get. I want to get maximum defense, maximum attack, just so I could just wreck cars as soon as I run into them. Wanna go for a ride?
Unjust! They throw fire at us!
Ooh, Ricochet Bash! I never seen that one before.
Swerver!
You wanna go? You wanna go?
Doth the dastardly run! Think of the wealth just driving away there!
Oh, we on the highway now. I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
I think his plan may be flawed. She's at it. Get out or you die.
No! They're getting away! Hey! Come on, come on. You won't need that leg. Oh, you're alive for that matter. Yeah, nasty little maggots. Nasty little maggotses. So lots of vehicles right here. I could either take back to the stronghold or I could destroy for scrap. Does it have to be? Okay, so there's a challenge where it requires that I T-bone vehicles. Go to Legend. Car Combat. Perpendicular. I gotta defeat 24 vehicles by doing that. Do the cars actually have to be moving and occupied in order for that to happen? Okay, so let me check. No, they don't have to be moving. Because I was at 3, and now it just became 4. So that means all I have to do is just get them to stop.
I'm going. Wait here.
And if they're easy vehicles, like at the beginning of the area, then I can just take them out that way. At least I know. Alright, so now I don't have to dedicate time to try and piece together whether this will work or not. No, I was trying to avoid getting hit. That's annoying. Because I still got to get that challenge that makes it so that I take out enemies, 12 enemies in a row, without receiving any damage. It's incredibly annoying when I get hit, because then that counter resets. And there's some scrap here.
No! We may be facing dismantling!
Ah! Stop turning the camera!
Boss has got to go.
Okay. Snipers are gone. Now the tricky part is... War Crier's in there. Alright, no more snipers.
It's like she's tugging at my soul, Saint. You be careful here.
Alright, so how do I destroy those? I think the worst is behind us. Yo, Psycho! What is going on? Okay, we got another rocket launcher that's all the way out there in the distance. But I'll wait until Chum fixes my car before we try and take it on. But how you doing, Psycho? You doing good today? I'm doing good because I saw some new gameplay of Sonic Frontiers, and it is vastly better than the gameplay that IGN released. Also, I reached rank 22 in Warframe yesterday, so now I get to have more loadout slots, which means I get to work on more primes and make full loadouts for them too. Plus, I still have a few vehicles, not vehicles, but I still have a few frames and weapons to level up. And a couple of primes as well. But it's a good day. It's a very good day. And car is fixed. Let's go ahead and get back in here again. Whoa! I love the slow-mo effect as I'm dodging these rockets. which have very fast aim.
No, well, they hit the boom in the ground. Fortune caught the unwary. Dinky Dee can sniff about.
This slow-mo is helping me avoid these shots. Because I need to get close enough in order to latch onto it. Woohoo! Yeah! Oh, that was smooth. Oh, that was smooth. I like that.
Certainly, yes. You know I would never leave her side.
That worked out kind of nice. That slow-mo saved me. Oh, it saved me. I'll have to link the video that I saw of Sonic Frontiers in the Discord so you guys can see as well. But the way Sonic looks in the newer gameplay, in the newer, better gameplay, oh, it is vastly superior to what IGN showed. IGN, whoever was playing that day, needs to never showcase games like that again. Ever. Okay, so how bad is this place? Oh, 5-star difficulty. Defeat the top dog known as Pig and Sticker and collect his war paint. This might hurt. Even though Max is... Wait, Max is maxed out. Why am I worried? Why am I worried? I hit the triangle. I hit triangle. How did it? I hit triangle and it did nothing. The game did nothing. I hit it. I know I did. And it did nothing. And I keep forgetting that one of the challenges I have... I keep forgetting a lot of things about this game. Can I just say that much? I keep doing a lot in this game, but I keep forgetting that there's other things that can help my gameplay be faster. Yo, Skeleton! Welcome! Playing some more Mad Max. We're in a far more dangerous combat zone. It's not even firing my gun anymore. It was just me shoulder checking people. How does that even work? That's not how gut shots work. It just stopped giving me the sound and blast and muzzle flash of the shotgun when I was hitting them. I don't think that's how that should have gone. It's like the sound just cut off completely. Was the game even meant to be played like this in quick succession? As far as combat is concerned? It just stopped completely. What sort of madness? Okay, so is that where I'm supposed to be going? I can climb up here, and I can climb up there. Oh, doorway. Explosion required. And did I just blow up all the cans that would have helped me get through there? I might have done that accidentally. So clearing out these camps is definitely going to help me. But I do want to focus more on the story missions, which is all the way in Gastown. Run! 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 I need more shotgun shells. I want to see how far I can get. Just taking you guys out. No, I got hit! Come on! All these people all at the same time. See how easy it is for you to get stuck in an animation, but it's not like Batman levels of fast that you can just immediately hit the button. It's just that you're so committed to an animation that when this happens, you can get hit from all sides. That is one of the most annoying parts about combat, is that how it doesn't really flows like it should when it comes to you trying to defend yourself. And this game wants me to take out 12 people without getting damaged at all.
There gotta be water around here somewhere.
Don't tell me that I gotta do this all over again from the beginning, but the people are still here. Okay, the people are not here. Okay. So what I need to do is... Oh! The people are not here, but you reclosed the door that I just blew up. So you don't save that. You reclose it. You reclose the door. Dark Beast! Welcome. Playing through some more Mad Max today. Though it won't be as long since this is one of my work days. What do I work? I work third shift. See? See? See, it's not meant for me to come here. It's not meant for me to come here. This is the reason why. Those punches are, yeah, they are. They are. It's just that I'm constantly getting blindsided. Don't expect Batman levels of combat because the combat doesn't allow for that. It is just gritty, and I just gotta survive the hits. And if I had more bullets, or if I actually had some barrels I could blow up and take them all out, this might be progressing a tad bit better. I'm just testing it out now to see what I can do with it all. I wonder if I can get them all. Ooh, I got an idea. Am I hyped for Arc 2? I have not seen the gameplay. Did they release gameplay on Arc 2? If they did, I may need to check it out. Cinematic trailer. Ah, how dare you! Alright, so he's taken out. The other guy's taken out. So I'm gonna bring in a fuel can. I'm gonna bring a fuel can with me into this battle, and I want to see if I can get as many people as crowded around me as possible. That's the... Actually, when I think about it, that's the same Arc 2 that's gonna have Vin Diesel in it, isn't it? Like, Vin Diesel is in Arc 2 for some very strange reason. Why is he even in there? Can I just ask that? Why is Vin Diesel in Arc 2? It's in Unreal Engine 5, so it's going to be beautiful. Ooh, Unreal Engine 5. I might need to keep an eye on this thing. I want them to be all crowded. Crowd around me. See how easy? Okay, the devs actually told that Vin Diesel has more than 1,000 hours of playtime in Arc 1 and knows the game very well. Oh, I see. Well, at least they got someone who's well versed and knows the game that they're playing rather than them just adding in actors who know nothing about the game in the hopes that it'll like sell the game. It's like Henry Cavill knowing everything about the PC gaming and everything. Like, the dude's a massive nerd for PC gaming, and you wouldn't think that when you first look at him and see him as Superman. It's like, wow, he's a big actor, but also he's really big into PC gaming. You would never think. Don't know how Vin Diesel had so much time to put into Arc, given all of the Fast and the Furious movies he's been doing. It makes me wonder how he found enough time to play 1,000 hours worth of gameplay as well, especially in Arc.
Here's a bit of free advice, stranger.
Makes me curious about what his stronghold looks like after 1,000 hours of gameplay.
All around bunghole. I'd shoot the shit out of him. Just saying.
Okay. Top Dog Camp Tyrant Slash. The camp is built inside an industrial ruin and is used to break Wastelanders and turn them into ferals. It is defended by the Top Dog Piggin sticker. Intel says he is weak against shivs. Heavy perimeter defense. There's a secret entrance to the right of the main gate. Watch out for ferals in the center. Use the zip line to escape quickly. That's nice and all.
Stay away from the grinder!
Get out your car. You're taking out your own dudes trying to take me out. Almost made him do the splits. Wait, are you dead? Did you die the moment you got out your truck? Maybe put through many hours, like over like 4 to 5 years, because you don't think you had time 10 hours a day. Had to. I mean, not everyone has the ability to grind that long in video games, so I'd imagine Vin Diesel probably didn't have that much time given all the stuff he's been in the past 4 years. Alright. Back to the main story. We're heading to Gastown. Why doesn't this game have a handbrake option? I cannot drive. Wide open roads. And you have all these wide open roads, but then you have the dunes, which is just endless sands, which has a whole bunch of stuff. The dunes may look like an endless empty stretch of sand, but what's rumored to lie underneath is the source of legend. Enter cautiously because this is buzzard territory. So, even though I'm heading into Gastown and heading towards Gastown territory, I wonder what's out here in the dunes. In a couple of years, you can easily put 1,000 hours into a game if you play like an hour or 2 hours a day or maybe more. I know over the course of a couple of months, I put in like 400 hours into, well, plus 400 hours into Persona 5 Royal. So it is not impossible. We're here at Tricky Pass. Wait, is that a storm? I'm kind of curious to want to go out to the dunes now. I'm kind of very curious. I want to go out there. I want to go out there. I want to go out there. I kind of want to go out there. Okay, hold on. What is my next story mission? Did I see the Black Adam trailer? Your most honest opinion. You like The Rock and all, but they should have picked someone else to play Black Adam. Oh, there is a storm coming. Oh, there's a big storm coming. Well, that's a challenge done. And I needed some shivs anyway. You want to do that again? Whoa! Wait, is the storm still going? Whoa! Is the storm still going? How come I don't hear the storm anymore? The storm sound just completely cut out. Okay, so where's the gear that... Okay, so there's some gear over there. I think the storm is still going, but the game forgot to add in the audio and add in the graphical effects because it's still coming down. And I'm trying to look in the distance to see if I can see the scrap that's in there in the distance. Because there's two pieces that are over there. Hopefully me coming over here to get it is not too far off. Okay, let me just get close. Let me just get close. Okay, it despawned it. It despawned the other one, so at least I can grab this one. The game just despawned.
Sit tight.
The game just cut out all the storm, except for the lightning strikes. Oh, hey, 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 where's my loot? Where's my loot? This thing just destroyed my loot. Dodge! Jump! I'm gonna bring this with me. If I let this go, and it has that piece that got tossed. No, it's a whole new box. Ooh, thank you. I need to grab this before I get hit. No! Why? My loot is gone! Stop destroying my loot. Stop destroying it. Stop destroying it. Collect 10 boxes. Okay, so my ranking is still...
Thanks be manifold spirit.
Oh, that was a horrible experience. Not because I was in the middle of like some sort of lightning storm, but because it kept destroying my loot with those lightning strikes. It just sent them flying and they're just gone. But I got 4 Griffa tokens and there was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more ranks of Road Warrior and then my legend is maxed out. Am I in the dunes? No, we are not in the dunes. We're still in the Dead Barrens. The dunes are on this side. Wait, loot? Is that my loot? Is that my loot that got tossed all the way over here?
One final stroke.
Is this my loot that got tossed all the way out here? It is! My loot is out here! It's out here in the Wastelands! I just gotta find them! It didn't destroy them, it just shot them out across the entire... across the sands! Though I'm not even going to try and attempt to find the ones that got blasted before, because that's just going to be a needle in a haystack with as far out as these sands go. So I'm better off with what I just got. I am far better off. If I do happen to see it while I'm driving up here, fine. I thought I saw something over here.
The wasteland taketh, and the wasteland giveth.
Nasty little maggots. He's disgusting. But at least it gives me full health, so I'm not gonna complain. And there's some scrap over here, so I'll grab that. I do need to head back into Gastown though, because that's exactly where I said I was supposed to be going.
But do you have a plan?
No, but that's not gonna stop me from coming here though. I have no idea what you're saying, dude. Alright, so that's 2 people. I wonder, does this count towards my untouchable? My unbreakable, that is. Unbreakable. Defeat 12 enemies in melee combat in a row without taking any damage. Disarm 15 enemies, working on that. Perform 10 gut shot kills using a shotgun, need 6 more shots for that. 20 wall finisher attacks. I can do that just by hitting people up against the wall and then slamming their heads against it. Whoa! Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. I don't like jump scares like that. Don't do that. Don't do that no more. Don't do that! Oh, they're not zombies. They're just crazy people that live underground. And this place is 100% done, which means that we can go ahead and leave right now. So I got a question. Did anyone see that Bethesda showcase yesterday? And all this time that they've been teasing Starfield, only for it to come out, and I know this is probably like early gameplay for them, but you can't tell me that it just doesn't remind that it doesn't remind you of No Man's Sky. Like, you can't look at me and say, "Wow, this is innovative." It looks just like No Man's Sky, only No Man's Sky has a lot more going for it. Because I looked at Starfield, and I heard about it, and I knew it was going to be Xbox exclusive. But when I looked at that Xbox showcase with Bethesda, and the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, I was not moved in any way in what I saw. I was not looking at it thinking, wow, this is the next step in exploration. Not once did I get that feeling. Okay, this is still the dunes out here. I wonder what's all the way out here, because that's where it goes the farthest. Okay, so this point looks like it's been cordoned off. So this isn't a way that people are. Jeet's loophole, a tunnel between the Dead Barrens and the Great White. It is blocked by debris and scrap, making it impossible to traverse. The leader of the Balefire stronghold, Jeet, would very much like to clear this tunnel for future runs into the Red Barrens. Dead Barrens. Why did I say Red Barrens? Must be thinking of pizza. Okay, so he wants it cleared. So how do I clear it? If I blow it up, do I have to go from the opposite end in order to do that? Just hold it right there for me. I wonder what's down in here. Oh. Spooky. I hear people moving. Whoa! What is happening right now? Alright. They've been taken care of. I knew I heard footsteps, so they heard me try and kill that rat. And they immediately zoned in and are like, "Hur, hur, 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 hur." They must be related to Pyro from Team 4-Star. Why did I say Team 4-Star? I meant to say Team Fortress 2. Why did I say Team 4-Star? Doug and Jen, we've looked everywhere for you. Figured you'd try looking for us here. We can't handle any water riots. Not with a 10-month baby. We've headed out of town. You know where to find us. If you do, bring food. Love, Jake and Cherry. And Adrian. So there's one more piece of scrap down in this place. Oh, and you got shotgun shells. Need that. And there's a whole path that's just underground. That's just there. Wonder if that'll come into play later. Probably not. Probably just its own special place. But we've found what we needed. Let's get out of here and keep moving. I feel like I have an easier time getting that unbreakable challenge in easier zones due to the enemies not being as strong. So what all is out here? Gastown can wait. I know I said story focus, but I kind of want to explore the dunes now. You know what? Let me change the title of the stream. Let's just exploring the Wastelands. And let me change the description. What secrets does this barren waste hold? Ha ha. What secrets does this barren waste hold? Question mark. There we go. So it's more in line with what the stream is what I'm actually doing during the stream. So that way I don't feel like I gotta double back. Let's just explore. Let's just explore. Let's do that. Oh, I see something out there. Oh, this just screams that people live here.
Well, take a load off. He's gone for a while anyway. Well, let me air out your tires, huh? And rub you down, my fine chrome dame.
I'm checking my corners. This is why you love open world games, just the freedom. This is another reason why I'm looking forward to Sonic Frontiers. I'm looking forward to the freedom of running around as Sonic, and given the recent gameplay that I just watched when I went shopping for manga like I said I would, I'd call myself not doing a stream today because I wanted to do a little manga shopping, but that really didn't take long. I just got the first 6 volumes of Fire Force, and listening to the people who had played the most recent build of Sonic Frontiers, a lot of them were skeptical at first, but they walked away playing Sonic Frontiers with very hopeful eyes and with high hopes. Even people that weren't even massive Sonic game fans walked away saying, "You know what? I enjoyed this." And given the recent gameplay I saw, it looks far better than what IGN showed, which is by far one of the worst marketing ways they could have shown off Sonic Frontiers. But from what I saw, it looked good, and I can't wait to play it. I'm definitely going to play Sonic Frontiers on this channel. If I don't turn it into a stream series, I'll just turn it into a video series. But I will be playing Sonic Frontiers, I will be playing One Piece Odyssey, and we still need to see some good things come from Gotham Knights before I solidify on a decision. I'm sorry, but Gotham Knights ain't doing it for me right now. They need to work on it. Yeah, I still got plenty of gas in this thing. Entering into the dune region. That looks like a radio tower for an airport. That's what this looks like. Or it could be a water tower. I could be wrong. It could be a radio tower. But there's something underneath the bridge. Uh-huh. There's something right here. Alright, I can get whatever that is up there now. But I'm really hopeful for Sonic Frontiers because it showed off he has anything on release date for God of War Ragnarok. Nothing official yet, but people are rumoring and saying that we could hear some news about it coming out in November. But like I said, I don't know the validity of this. Hold on, let me see if there's anything new in the gaming world. Hold on real quick. Alright, sorry about that. Family was asking me what I wanted to eat. God of War Ragnarok. But rumors are going around saying that we could see it released in November, but I'm not staying solidified on that idea until we hear some official news from Santa Monica. I'm not moving until I hear any brand new news from that. Okay, so I'm saving this. I want to look back at it from time to time to remember a time when a paper bill or some round metal shingles brought you fresh fruit.
It all ran out. For everyone.
Ah, the days when this stuff used to be normal. And some gas for my car. I got gas for my car.
Most infidels fail to recognize the sacred parts of the great spiritual schemes scattered across the hills and valleys. I recognize their scrap as holy treasure.
Alright, we're good on gas. If someone's vigilant, they can find it right there in that space. Alright, let's get out of here. So how far am I? There's still a zone. Oh, yeah, it is an airport. And it's all spiky. Oh, this is a buzzard zone, isn't it? Yeah, this is a whole airport or a shopping mall, but I think it's an airport. Yeah, it is an airport because there's a destroyed plane over there. This is an airport. I was right. Is this like a buzzard stronghold? because it looks very dark in there. I don't know, man.
Stay. Guard the car.
It's a whole
Yes,
airport
I remember
dedicated to
the other side.
buzzards. Airport. Once, this was a bustling hub ferrying in plane loads of visitors to the thriving region each day. Now it is a disused wreck buried in sand and debris. It is also home to an infestation, since its vast tunnel network and hidden vaults are the perfect playground for the buzzards. Like any airport, lots of valuable freight is housed here, much of it inaccessible. That is why so many fortune seekers come here hoping to strike it rich. Lately, none have returned. Ooh. Spooky. Well, looks like I'm going to be the first one to return from this place. It is very quiet. And this looks like a pit to invite a whole bunch of buzzards to fight me. I thought I heard movement. I got my headphones on, so every sound is just amplified now. Sounded like the one guy from Extremely Goofy movie. I know exactly what you're talking about. I forget his name, but he's friends with Max and PJ. I forget his name. But Pauly Shore voices him. I'm looking in this place, and there's no active way for me to get up to the upper levels unless I'm ignoring it completely. Yeah, I can't just climb up. Can I? Can I? Nope, it won't let me just skip ahead. Bobby! That's his name! You beat me to it looking it up, Skeleton, because I know you looked him up. But this is not... I wondered, can I drive my car in here? Maybe there's a way to... Maybe there's a way to pull down a way for me to get up to the upper levels. There's no targets for me to hook onto. I wonder what significance this place will have in the future. Because it doesn't look like I can do anything with this now. Because that's a perfect space for my car to go up on. I just had a thought. If I can't climb up here normally, then I'll just use my car to circumnavigate. Oh, it won't let me because there's an invisible wall. Ah, invisible wall. Alright, so there's nothing we can do here at the airport. Though there is some loot right here. Sniper! I don't want my hit counter to get reset because someone shot at me. Wow, there were people watching me. Were they watching me when I went into the airport earlier, but did nothing until I started to approach them?
I'm going. Wait here.
Yes, I will not leave her here.
Yes, yes, yes. Alright, what type of loot y'all got at me here? And that's it. Y'all better have some shotgun shells, because I kind of need some more. Ah, thank you. Yes. And you're dead, so free sniper loot. Thank you! 1 bonus sniper round from munition ability. Alright, this place is good. Let's go ahead and head out. It's starting to get dark. Not that the dark has anything to play in the gameplay. What the heck? Just some random flying ant that got up on me? What in the world? How'd you even get in my room? I just vacuumed. I literally just vacuumed before I started the stream. Where the heck did that thing come from? This game, you kind of like Days Gone with the taking care of your ride part. Oh, that's another game I gotta play through. I still have to finish Days Gone. My backlog. Good lord, my backlog. That was an ant. What was an ant doing in my room? I don't even have any food in my room. And I just vacuumed every inch of this place. Oh, right. There's been like a massive torrent of ants that's in my neighborhood. And they've just been everywhere. They've been using my steps and the cracks of my walkway towards the front door of my house as a way to go back and forth between the trees and like this patch of wood chips that we have set up in one spot. It's weird how I didn't feel it crawling on my hand until just now. I don't think there's anything here. There is nothing here. I can't do anything about this airport. Going through the desert this way kind of reminds me of going through Horizon Forbidden West in the Las Vegas desert area. And I just realized that periodically camps will send scrap to me So I wonder how much scrap I could wind up with if I just left this game running when I went to work. I wonder. I heard someone. I heard someone. That wasn't my imagination. I heard someone speaking when I drove up. It was distant, but I heard them. Oh, 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 I see him in the distance.
That means buzzards.
Alright. History relic. Son, after you emancipated yourself from our care, you also emancipated us from Roman. Feel free to pick him up at the pound. They'll put him down next Tuesday should you fail to pick him up, leaving this endearing printout with your pothead roommate. Let's see if he remembers giving it to you. All my love, Mum. Oh.
Who gives a dog away?
Well, she sounds like a loving, dearing mother. Since you left our household, don't forget to get your dog, otherwise they'll put him down at the pound we left him at. And also, there's some scrap over here. Don't worry, I can get Chum to drive the car over to where I am. Okay, so this looks like a way in. It's a good thing that Chum knows how to drive. Okay, I can't do anything. About that from here. But it looks like I can... Can I make my way up from right here? Nope, that doesn't lead anywhere. So it makes me wonder, how do I get into that loot spot that's in here? It's right underneath me and inside this How about I just walk across the top, huh?
Keep an eye on the car.
That makes sense, doesn't it? Just walk across the top. I'm making this harder on myself. Good lord. Now, why are you giving me all these thunder spears? Why? Why do you give me the option to have all of these? That doesn't do anything. I guess it means nothing. Aquafina sounding mighty fine in that wasteland now. It really is. We are at the airport, but it is by far the most barren place that I've come across. And I'm just randomly exploring different sections. Been ambushed a couple of times here and there. There are secrets, but most of it is just buried underneath this airport. And me trying to steadily find ways to get in and out of the area. And I'm right here, and there's so many secrets. The car I'm driving, it is not level 6. The spear I have is level 6. It's just letting you know the level of the weapon I have. The car itself is just dictated by the upgrades I have on it. It doesn't have a specific level. Would imagine a raider has once been so delusioned by the heat that they chugged gasoline. I wouldn't be surprised. Desperation causes you to do crazy things. Especially when you're thirsty. And that is for people who are thirsty for water or thirsty for something else. Desperation makes you do dumb things. Is that a light coming out of this? That's a light coming out of this. There's someone here. Now, what was the significance of me turning that valve? What was even the significance of that? And there's a whole nother spot over there! Wow, the road just keeps going up. There's still a whole path to explore. Yo, Aristox! You was looking at a gym on YouTube, then you left your room for like 10 minutes and my live stream is up. Yeah, I decided to mess around with Mad Max a little bit more. It didn't take me long to do my manga shopping. I just went ahead and did it, came back home, and it was before 11, so it really didn't take as long as I thought it would. Okay, so I can't burst into that area. There's something in there, but I can't get in there. Yeah, there's water in this place, but I can't get to it because it's closed up. It's got to be a story mission or something. Been watching a lot of 90s movies recently. Was watching that one classic, I think it's called Juice, and it features Tupac. Dude made an amazing villain. He was a very good actor.
rolls back, the light of life, and another blackness descends.
Okay, so here is where the dunes ends, and then it just turns into the big nothing. Hostile and unforgiving, death awaits all who enter. Can I even drive out there? I want to see if I can.
Veering off the righteous path, Saint. It could be disaster.
Okay, the Big Nothing! The Big Nothing refers to the large, uninhabitable areas outside of the known wasteland. To the south and west, the Great White stretches out towards an endless horizon. To the east, the dunes and stormlands ensure death to any traveler. There are rumors, whispers, and legends of places across the Big Nothing, a massive chain of mountains known as the Great Divide, and mythical gardens of green beyond it. Some also believe that the Big Wet still resides somewhere across the Great White. So, we've progressed so far into the future of Mad Max that no one refers to it as the ocean. Sorry, my family brought my lunch to me. No one refers to it as the ocean. They just call it the Big Wet. Not the Big Ocean, the Big Wet. Warning, you are entering the Big Nothing. Okay, so what if I am? Will my car blow up? Will my car suddenly blow up if I enter into the Big Nothing? My health is draining! You are killing me just by driving out here! Look, I thought my car was gonna suffer damage. No, they're draining my health just by simply driving out there. So what awaits you in the Big Nothing? Absolutely nothing. Nothing but death. When they said nothing but death awaits people outside, they weren't kidding. It really is nothing awaiting people out here. What was that? What was that just now? What? That's the missing storm sound that cut out earlier and it just decided like 30 minutes later to catch up? What? This is a weird game. This is a very weird game. So why are you telling me that there's some collectibles in this area that I can't even get into? Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this, game? I can't get down in there. Unless there's a road and tunnel that I didn't see. Oh, it is. It's probably story related because it leads back to that dome that I couldn't get into. On the road again. I'm so glad to be on the road again. Someone took time to do that, to post those mannequins that way. And now the music's sounding all eerie and creepy. Someone took the time to post these here. You mannequins better not move.
Ready to honk and holler.
Because if there's one thing I hate, it's moving mannequins. That's one piece. There's another around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh! Why would you move? Why are they just now falling as I'm walking past them? And why are you... Nope, nope. They were standing up here perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden they just fall over as soon as I get close. Nope, it's time to go. I done had enough of the creepies. Let's go to Gas Town. Oh wait, another collectible over here. Gotta grab it. And there's enemies. So there must mean there's an underneath spot I can get to. Aha! There it is. Oh, it's dark. And I can't do anything about this car sitting here. It's just there.
Might be able to roll up closer in this.
It just launched me outside. Okay, how far am I from a stronghold? I am significantly far, it would seem. If I can get to Deep Fryer, then I can turn it in there. But do I even want this vehicle? Nah. Give me my Opus back. I was hoping there would be some enemies in there so I could start working towards the Unbreakable. I feel like Bugs Bunny really revving up a massive punch.
Death comes to them who cross us.
Oh, here's a new area. I heard someone. There's people here.
Don't leave us here. We'll all be scrapified.
Now, where are you in there? Oh, y'all are underground. Wait, fill canteen with toilet water? No, I ain't that desperate. I ain't that thirsty. I'll pass. And I hear you walking around down in there. Oh, y'all are under here. Whew. I survived that encounter. I blew some of your guts out, so I don't need to worry about you anymore. Hey, y'all got some dog food. Thank you. My health is so much better. I'd rather eat that dog food than get the water that was sitting in the toilet that was sitting upstairs. That's just... yeah. Let's pretend we never saw that, shall we? Scrap pallets! History relic. Sully, remember that crazy outback adventure we did? When we drank muddy water and ate snakes? Can you believe we actually paid money for what is now an everyday survival routine? Things change fast. Marcus. Yeah, they really do change fast, don't they?
We all thought survival was a game. Very few crossed the finish line.
Alright, location done. Let's go ahead and leave. That's a very unfortunate place to put a pit. But now it's time to get out of here. Before we get brutally and viciously and unholy murdered. I'd rather not be here when his best friends get back. I heard a rat. You think you're gonna run from me? Hold still. Don't you run. Don't you run. It's gonna hurt worse. Told you. Try to warn you. But no, people don't listen to me. I try to give you good advice. But people don't want to. I try to give you good advice. But people don't want to listen to me. Try to give you good advice. You don't listen. Try to save your own life. You don't listen. I ain't that desperate for water where I'm gonna get it out of the derelict toilet just sitting in the desert. I ain't that thirsty. I don't think I'm ever gonna be that thirsty. I might need to take an intermission to eat this food that I got, specifically the fries, because there's nothing worse than eating fries that are not hot.
Shooter! Lead slinger!
Ah! Oh! Get you in the leg.
Flat out gone! These tires are unprotected!
Okay, still fine. We're still good. Just wondering why y'all decided to just crash like y'all did all of a sudden. Where did y'all even come from? You are in some very unfortunate placements. And the fight's over. And there's some scrap at the top of this place. So I'm going to put myself in a safe position, then take a short intermission to eat the food that I have right here. Alright, this place is 100% looted. Don't need to worry about it anymore. Alright, I ought to be safe. Just up here, looking at Chum as he's watching the car. I'll be back after this short intermission where I eat my food, and then we will continue. So talks amongst yourselves. Be right back. Alright, I whittled down my food a little bit more, so now we can continue on.
Guess that makes Gastown a little less nasty, huh? Less pukes to threaten us up here. Corpus is burning and bleeding. All right, ready to go.
Keep an eye out. No surprises.
I need to find some more enemies.
Hear that? Raggedy man! Get the Necro boys over!
I'm getting hit. My combo's being broken. No! How am I supposed to take out 12 enemies without being touched? Ah! I could have gotten the unbreakable if I hadn't. The reason why I want to get that challenge done so bad is so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's no longer lingering in the back of my mind thinking like, oh, I haven't come across a situation where I get to beat up these people like I did before and then get unbreakable. No. I had hoped things would be different, but apparently that's not the case right now.
Dry! Now's your chance!
Now, if only there were at least about 5 more of you. Or maybe at least about 7 more. I hope there's more of you. I really don't want to have to worry about this unbreakable challenge anymore. But something tells me that I'm gonna have no choice but to concern myself with it still. Okay, fully loaded, yada yada. I wonder if someone's come up with a guide in order for you to do the unbreakable easily and just get it knocked out. If there is a way, I'm gonna find it. Just so I don't have to worry about this challenge anymore. Matter of fact, let me stop beating around the bush. Let me look it up. Mad Max Unbreakable. Is there an easy way to do it? Oh. without spoiling anything, you give the new Jurassic World movie an 8 or a 9. High praise.
You can feel their eyes on us. The crazies and the buzzards licking their lips. And our gods are so far away.
Okay, so they're saying you can go to one scavenging spot, beat up a group of guys, then go to another scavenging spot, beat up a group of guys. That is quite a bit of scrap that's right here. And keep doing it without getting hit.
Yes, gladly. It is my sacred place.
Okay, I'm all the way here. There's a zone here I can take care of. And then, of course... Okay, so there's 5 scarecrows, 1 minefield, 2 snipers in all of the dump. And then there is Gastown. Okay, here's another scavenge location.
Down! Shoot her! No more long-hurled lead for him!
I don't need you shooting at me while I'm trying to hit people. But I can hit you, since you're all the way out there and you have no idea that I am here.
I'm smashing brain bags, do ya? Maybe I'll smash yours. Get your head off! Get back! Oh, damn!
No! Stop hitting! Stop hitting!
Hey, I was gonna kill him!
wanted to get that challenge done, but no. Just gonna smack you over and over. Stop! Collect the loot! Collect the loot! You won't even respond when I tell you to. What's wrong with you? It's nice, but I kind of don't care. My combo's been messed up. I wonder, are there any scavenging locations in the starter areas? Yes, there are. So, I'm gonna go back and forth between the two, since they're so low leveled, and try and see if I can get this challenge. Because I'd rather have this challenge done than anything else. Just so I don't have to worry about it anymore. One more fry. And no more fries left.
Say, if you're looking to gain the favor of the gods, you could always do a death. The Crow Dazzle's not far. Don't mess her up. Hush, a four-legged meal there, creeps.
Stay put.
All right. Health is full.
Go into the gasoline, wait in the house in the car. Cam in the U-turn, visit me.
I really hope that there's some people right here. Alright, that's one scavenger spot. Let's go find another, take out the people there, and then just keep going back and forth. Because as long as I don't loot this place, they'll still repopulate it. So the closest one is going to be right here. At least from what one guide showed me, or said that if I keep going back and forth between scavenger places, then they'll repopulate if I haven't claimed them. And then it'll give me the people I need to take out. Where are you?
Kill him! Watch out! A gas toner!
That really has to hurt. Getting a giant crowbar to the brain, or whatever that was. What was that? It was just it was a giant wrench. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. That really has to hurt. Okay, so now we go right back across. We go right back across to the scavenger spot that's over here. And see if they repopulated. If they repopulated, I just need to go back and forth between the two. I hope this person was right. Otherwise, I'll just have to go in between some other scavenger spots.
Behold, the roadkill enter the prey!
I had to take off that gate again. So does that mean that there are people down there in there again? Yep, there's people down in there. Awesome. Alright, so that was 1, 2, 3. So we took out 3 the first time, then 4. So that's 5, 6, 7. We need 5 more. 5 more. 5 more takedowns. And if I keep going back and forth, I ought to get the unbreakable. Nice, 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 nice. So it does work. It does work. I didn't mean to hit my car that way. My apologies. If you were expecting AAA levels of competence, don't expect it. Because I make this up as I go along. Awesome, you repopulated. Okay, let's do this again.
Keep the car safe.
Keep the car safe as I bludgeon this dude up here. Boop! Road Warrior 6. Sweet, so that's another challenge done. And it's funny how they leave the weapons here, and they don't despawn. I need to make sure that I don't collect any of the scraps so that way it doesn't clear this place so I can't get it again. This doesn't go towards any trophies. If this is just towards the challenges to increase my Road Warrior rank. Alright, back to the scavenging location. I know you're down in there. Come on out. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're at 11 now. We just need one more kill. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, let's go back to the other guy across the way. There you see him, sitting there across the way. He's not having a good day, 'cause I'm about to break him. And he don't know why, but he has to be that guy. I want to break your face. Alright, same level of caution, because if I get hit at this venture, I have to do this whole thing all over again. So let's do this carefully. Alright, so I hit 12 people. That is not how you drop a weapon. This is not whichever game makes it so you drop a weapon with the downward pad. So let's go back over and let's take out 2 of those 3 guys that are over there. And apparently I need to let one of them hit me in order for it to fully count. Because if I go over to the legend, ground combat, defeat 12 enemies in melee combat in a row without taking any damage. So it doesn't need to be 12 people all at once, it just needs to be across all combat encounters. So I just need to take out, let me kill these 2 guys, just so we can add on to the extra number. And then that'll be another challenge done. Hello there!
Move it now!
There it is. Alright, so I had to let that other person hit me. So, unbreakable, done, and I never have to worry about it again. Oh my goodness, I never have to worry about it. It wasn't called unbreakable, it was called unbeatable. But now I got what? Defeat 15 enemies in melee combat in a row without taking any damage. Why are there ascending tiers to this? What? Well, I can complete this challenge because I only need to take out 1 more car. Defeat 20 buzzard vehicles by any means. Defeat 3 border vehicles using the... Well, that's a shame. It's fine. It's fine. I still got the challenge, so it still counts. I just need 3 more challenges done, and then my road warrior rank is maxed out. And then I don't need to worry about doing any of these at all. So I kind of really don't care. Shoot 10 drivers with the shotgun. Oh, I can easily do that. I just need 4 kills. So let's go after that guy that just drove away. Talking about the unbeatable, I know what you mean, Skeleton. Loving the desert look on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah, it gives him an old Ben look, doesn't it? Woo-hoo! This fool.
See? He hit the nitro when he ran!
Alright. That's one driver. We just need 3 more. And then we get the riding shotgun done. Then this one will count towards my T-bone. Yep, that's right. You better collect all that scrap. So let's find some more vehicles and take out the driver. I got 3 bullets left, and that's exactly how many shots I'm gonna need. Just need to make sure we get them in the driver's seat, however. That first one didn't take because I just destroyed him instantly. Okay, that guy's back again. So let me head back over to that other spot where it would have the cars coming out so I can take out another vehicle. This is a pretty cheap way to get cars to spawn in order for you to do certain things about it. Cheap and easy, I will say. Oh! That was almost a smooth landing. I wonder, if I just sit here in the middle of the road, will someone appear? Also, I need to be eating my double fillet of fish that I got here as well, and keeping my sweet tea from messing up my mouse pad. Oh! Oh! We got someone! We got someone! I don't care if it's a scrap truck, I can just destroy it. But that's another driver.
Shoot up his tire!
Get back here. Get back here. Okay, legend. Car. 2 more. Alright, destroy, build, destroy! And then I'll just pick up all the scrap afterwards.
Such a feast for my eyes.
Awesome. Another challenge done. Road Warrior 8. Yo, Destruct, good to see you. Welcome. We're just messing around in Mad Max. I'm completing challenges so I can max out my Road Warrior rank. I'm just basically exploring all over. Exploring and completing challenges. I just need 2 more challenges done and then I'm maximum Road Warrior and then I never have to worry about any of these challenges again because they're inconsequential. So, right now, earn 500 scrap from cleanup crews. Ooh, I'm almost there. Destroy 30 Scrotus insignias. I need 3 more of those. Open 10 containers or doors using the Jimmy bar. 2 of those. Destroy 20 scarecrows. I need 4 of those, so I need to go to locations that have scarecrows. I need to take out 2 more drivers with the shotgun, which is already progressing nicely. Quick repair. No, I'm not going to give you my scrap in order to repair it. You should be repairing my stuff for free. But also, what happened to all the scrap that was inside of this truck? And it's gone. What? Was that hallucination? Where did it go? It was just right here. I didn't even run far enough for it to despawn. Fine, whatever. Oh wait, what am I saying? I don't have 2 more bullets. I got plenty bullets left. I just need to find some cars, take out the drivers, and that's another challenge done. So hopefully we'll find our next willing participant in our little game of Who Wants to Survive a Drive-By?
More party on the horizon.
Where? Aha! Aha! There you are!
One blast of the fuel, and he's cooked.
Alright, legend. One more kill. Plus, there's another challenge for T-boning a whole bunch of cars. So this will just add to it, and they don't have to be moving. Woo! Thank you, cleanup crew. Oh, and if I keep destroying cars, they'll just keep. Oh, okay. Okay, that's another one. Can't get your head wrapped around the fact that One Piece is about to end. Okay, destruct. So, a lot of people are getting it into their heads that we're just getting a final arc, but we're not. Just to reiterate, we are getting the final saga of One Piece. Once we go on break after this upcoming Sunday's chapter, we will be entering into the final saga of One Piece. As far as I know. But we're entering into the final saga, but that doesn't mean that One Piece is going to be ending very soon, because each saga can go for who knows how long. I mean, Wano itself lasted for 2 years. So think about it. In the Four Emperors, I think it's just about 200 to maybe 300 more chapters. Think about this. So, Whole Cake Island, The Reverie, and Wano make up the entire Four Emperor saga. And Wano alone was 2 years. If you add the amount of time it took for us to get through Whole Cake Island and Zou, then Whole Cake Island, Zou, and The Reverie, that's another significant amount of years. Oi! Who told you you could slam into my vehicle?
In for the kill!
I want to take out the driver. I want to take out the driver. Ah, he's too far away. Come on, chum. I need you, chum. Ah! He was right in front of me, but he clipped me. But yeah, we still got a significant amount of years of One Piece left. But it's still, I mean, still people are in it. I understand how people feel about, even though we're getting the final saga of One Piece, it does in fact mean that One Piece is entering into its endgame stage. There's no avoiding it. There's no way around it. We all knew this day was going to happen. We just didn't know when. But now that we're going to be ending Wano and thus the Four Emperors saga soon, for the first time, your prediction about a One Piece event was right. Green Bull is coming to Wano for some reason. That's puzzling. Why is one of the admirals making their way to Wano? And since... Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly what I just said. Why is he going to Wano? And the fact that Akainu says, don't make things worse. It means that this Green Bull dude has to be like some sort of loose cannon that Akainu has to keep on a short leash. That, and I'm incredibly curious about the type of devil fruit that he has.
Twelve.
Water? For me?
Have you no remembrance of where the steering wheel is located? It cannot be alien to one sent by the angel. Surely, you test my faith. Test.
That is the first time I ever heard dialogue of me getting in the wrong side of the car. That is the first time I've ever heard that.
Oh, kill party, moving closer. He's gonna blow us. Red tank, shoot!
I want that shotgun driver kill.
My angel.
feel like Fujitora and Ryoku Gyu have similar ideals, but one is calm and the other one is chaos, contrast of their own devil fruits. You know what? That actually is a good point, D-Struck. Fujitora is a morally good person. Sure, he'll do stuff for the Navy, but he'll do it under the obligation of, hey, as long as I can make sure that the people are safe, that's fine. And even he has his own reservations about the world government. But his devil fruit is a complete contrast to how he is as a person. It is pure destruction. I mean, he can manipulate gravity. And call down meteors. Highly destructive. Whereas Ryuku Gyu seems like he's a bit of an off-the-wall type dude, but his devil fruit appears to be the ability to manipulate plant life, which is by far one of the most peaceful things that exists in this world. Or in any world. I mean, there's not much flowers can do to you. And we are not talking about, that one Mark Hamill movie, The Happening. Oh, good lord. Yeah, plants don't do that in real life, so plants are really not all that threatening unless it's like poison ivy or whatever. Okay, we need one more rank. We need to take out one person. We need to take out one person from the side of their car. And then my Road Warrior rank is maxed out and I never have to worry about challenges ever. So let's find someone. Hopefully Chum will spot someone while we're driving while I'm talking. It's funny how, and you would think, actually that's not surprising that Fujitora and Ryoku Gyu would have devil fruits that are contrast to their personalities. Because think about it. Devil fruits tend to play off of a person's personality in One Piece. Some are a contrast to a person's personality, while another one is a complete ideal parallel to their personality. For example, a contrast would be Kizaru and his light devil fruit, which allows him to move at light speed, yet he himself is kind of slow-minded. Whereas you have another example. Road Warrior level 10. Okay. And we're maxed out. Even though I reached Road Warrior and I got a trophy for it, we are maxed out on all of our challenges and ranks, which means let's go find Grifa. This dude just drove off all like, nope, I'm on now. Unless you're Swamp Thing. But yeah, Kizaru is a complete contrast, personality-wise, is a complete contrast to his own devil fruit, because he can move at the speed of light, yet he himself mentally behaves in a slow type way. An example of parallel type devil fruits and personalities is Aokiji or Kuzan. Cool-headed all the time, has a cold-related devil fruit. Akainu, hot-headed all the time, has a heat-related devil fruit. So it plays off of Oda's way of writing certain characters that are parallel to their powers, and versus them being juxtaposition to their own powers. So that's just another good example. Where is Grifa? Grifa is right here. I think Fujitora and Ryoku Gyu will betray Navy in a final fight with the world government. Hey, it depends on what the world government does after the events of Wano. Because one, they are locked out of the chance of getting into Wano because Momonosuke refuses to open it up now. So they have no way to get there. Now they want to go after, they still want to go after Nico Robin and claim her. But who knows how successful that's going to be with the entire country of Wano and the Akazaya 9, you know, looking after the Straw Hats after all the efforts that they've done for them. So it stands to reason just what drastic measures the world government is going to take after the events of Wano. Because up until this point, the world government has had pretty good standing with the world. And they had pretty good ideas of how they wanted to govern the world, and they didn't really have too many worries about anything that could upset the balance of power in the world that they created. Now, after the events of Wano, anything can literally happen to them, and they have no control over it whatsoever. For the first time in a long time, the world government is left at the mercy of pirates. Because sure, we could call the SSG a deterrent to pirates, but we haven't seen that yet. But they were not prepared for both Kaido and Big Mom being completely defeated, Wano's borders not being open so that they could come and try and claim the country for themselves and occupy the country for themselves. And the fact that the Nika has awakened in Luffy. So every possible worst case scenario has happened to the world government. So it only stands to reason that they are going to respond with equal amounts of drastic force in order to keep the world order that they've created under their control. So it stands to reason just how long it's going to take before the world government does something so unbelievably crazy, so unbelievably drastic, that it's going to cause... Y'all see how fast these people were crawling across the ground when I was standing up here with Grifa? Y'all see how fast that watermark came up? And then all of a sudden, we see these people crawling across the ground. I wonder if they'll still be there once I talk with Grifa. But yeah, it's only a matter of time before the world government decides to just throw caution to the wind and do everything that they can in order to eradicate any sort of threat to their power. Which means that if people who do not agree with the world government see this, they could wind up with some turncoats.
Let our work commence.
But I'll talk about that once we get the final chapter of One Piece and I start having the big discussions about what may happen in the future. So let's go ahead and max this out. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? I don't have enough tokens to max out everything? That means I need to do one more challenge in order to max out all my skills. That's surprising. But once I do that, there's no need for Grifa anymore. And are those people who want water still there? Yeah, they're still there. Are you alive? Wait, did I wait too long and they died of dehydration? Did they die? Are they alive? They were just walking across the road when I came up here. Are they dead? Yo, they died from dehydration! They are dead! They died! They were just across the road! I guess they were on their last legs of life because they didn't have any water! But they died! I didn't even know that could happen in this game! Okay, I just need one more challenge, and then I can get the final skill. It's funny how I just went off of, oh, these people are dead, and then I was like, oh, challenges. So I need to find 4 more scarecrows, and then I can get the final skill that I need. So, there's a scarecrow right there. Scarecrow there, scarecrow there. All the scarecrows I need are in this area of Gut Gash. So we're going to travel to Gut Gash, and then travel out, take out those scarecrows, max out my skills, and I think I'll call it a session there because it's already going on like, what, 3:49?
I think the profane camps of the Scrotus hordes should be destroyed.
You have a feeling this may be the final bounty change for the Straw Hats? I mean, taking down some Yonko can definitely give a boost in their popularity. Most excited about Robin's bounty? Definitely ought to be interesting to see. I can't wait to see everyone's bounty once it's revealed. Because it's going to be a hype chapter. We all know. We were hyped when the Ultimate chapter came out. And for those who don't quite remember, the Ultimate chapter was the same chapter where it was revealed the bounties of Kaido, Big Mom, Blackbeard, Shanks, Whitebeard, and Roger himself. With Whitebeard and Roger having the highest bounties and no one surpassing Roger's bounty. So now people are going to, once we find out the bounties of everyone after the, that's been revealed inside of the newspaper, well, leaked inside the newspaper in One Piece, people are going to lose their minds. I lost my mind when I first read through the Ultimate chapter, and I kept going up the highest bounties. I was thinking like, wow, this is a monstrous bounty, and everyone in the comments were saying like, give it some time. Oh, you sweet summer child. We are going to lose. It's going to be good. Because Kid's going to get a new bounty, Law's going to get a new bounty, Luffy and Zoro and Killer, every single one of the worst generation that went up against Big Mom and Kaido, they're all going to get brand new bounties. And apparently, it's already been said who's the next emperors, the new four, who the new Yonko is to replace Big Mom and Kaido in the newspaper that they're calling the new emperors. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets what. All I know is I'm going to remain patient and wait for that chapter to come out. Oh, it's going to be a good Sunday. But that also means that you forgot, did Zoro reach Ultimate Swordsman level yet? Did he beat? No, because he has not faced Mihawk. So that means he still has some ways to go. But he's definitely made some significant headway story-wise as towards becoming the Ultimate Swordsman. Because I don't know if you've been keeping up with the story, Psycho, but Zoro has gained a brand new power that's going to make him a force to be reckoned with. I mean, he's already shown displaying this power during his fight with King, but he's getting there, though. It's only with his next rematch with Mihawk will we see the fruits of Mihawk's labor and just how far Zoro has gone. And that's the only way we're going to know for sure, but until he beats Mihawk, he is not the Ultimate Swordsman yet. Only when he beats Mihawk can he get that title. Yeah, have you just forgot? Oh, it's fine, Psycho. Only when he beats Mihawk will we all see him as the Ultimate Swordsman. That only then and only then. This was probably the world government's last chance to eliminate Robin. Well, here's the thing. If you've been paying attention to the recent chapters, they haven't been trying to eliminate Robin. They've just been trying to apprehend and capture her. The Goro State specifically said, have you managed to get Nico Robin? They haven't said anything about killing her. They want to kill Luffy, but they haven't said anything about killing Robin, which means that everyone wants Robin, including the world government. No one wants her dead. They want her alive because as the last surviving member of Ohara, she has the know-how and knowledge to interpret the road poneglyphs and any poneglyphs and learn the history of the world, which is something the world government doesn't want anyone to know. So anyone who has their hands on Robin basically has all of the world's history at their fingertips. The secrets of the world that only someone as smart as Robin can figure out. So yeah, the world government don't want to kill her. They want her. They want her and her knowledge. Was that not all the skeletons? Oh yeah, it is. Road Warrior level 11. Wait, what do you mean level 11? What do you mean level 11? It goes further? What happens if I complete another challenge but I've already maxed out all the skills? What happens to those tokens? But I will save all of my big One Piece talks for when we get the final chapter and during the break. So just
It's a triple collector. Water saint.
just hold tight, because I want to go in depth about everything that's happened during the Four Emperors Saga. I'm gonna have a big stream where I'm just talking about the Four Emperors Saga from the beginning of Zou all the way through Whole Cake Island, the Reverie, and the events of Wano. I'm gonna go over it all. I'm gonna go over everything. Glad the theory of Law giving Luffy immortal surgery so he can beat Kaido is not true. Luffy doesn't need that kind of gimmick, that outside help, in order to beat someone. So whoever came up with that theory, it was unnecessary. There was no need. There was no need for Luffy to get that kind of outside help. So I'm glad that theory wasn't real either. Law giving up his life in order to help Luffy, but beforehand he said he wanted to find out the history behind the letter D. So that would just undermine his goal of trying to find out the history of why he's named D. That would just undermine that entire plot line for him. Because I'm pretty sure he wants to know. Why else would he be asking Nico Robin about it? Or why else would he be looking at the poneglyphs that are underneath Onigashima and trying to find out the history of it and why it's so significant? So for Law to use the immortality surgery and give up his own life in order to make Luffy immortal, that kind of undermines his whole path of him wanting to do his own thing. I think that last path was the right way in order to get up to Griffa. Maybe I should give these people water before they die, because if I don't, then they'll just die of dehydration. Dehydration. Dehydration is not a word. So I do think this is the way I'm supposed to go in order to get to Griffa. I just wasn't really paying attention. Yep, this is the path. This is the way. This is the way.
Let me do my stuff.
You go and do your stuff. I'm going to talk to Griffa for the last time. Because once I get this last skill point, I mean, there's nothing else I need to do with Griffa. This will be the last time I talk to him. Unless completing challenges has some sort of prestige where I can level up past my max level and level up past my next skills. I don't know. We'll find out.
Again, let us visit your innermost and see what we may dig up.
To change subjects, what is wrong with the My Hero fandom? Why do people ship anyone to everyone who ships All Might with Aizawa? Desperate people. Desperate people or people who lack an imagination. People who are into shipping too much. And people who want their own personal fan fiction to be reality. But yeah, people are kind of thirsty in the My Hero fandom when it comes to that sort of thing. I mean, there's the obvious shippings, and then there's the not so obvious. There's the ridiculous shippings that make absolutely no sense.
Yes. Water. There's gotta be water around here somewhere. Not too long ago. I'll remember this.
Really armored up. Big drill. He boosts when ramming.
Kids are just 15. Come on, have some decency. Same with Spy Family 2. The little girl is just 6. People are depraved. Unnecessarily depraved.
She's in pain.
Hold on.
Out! Let me out!
How's it going?
Oh, I'd be done if I had some better tools.
I think I may have made Chum's job harder by blowing up cars directly next to him. But yeah, people are depraved. Why are you shipping kids? It's ridiculous. But then, you know, people show their true colors when they start shipping stuff like that. And you know good and well, you know these people are like 15, right? 15 and 16. They're not like their 18s and 20s. New here, rather old too. I wouldn't. Well, 1936 is a long ways off. But welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. Unfortunately, you may be coming in on the tail end of my stream because I've already been doing this for about a good 3 hours. And I got a shift later. So I'll probably continue this tomorrow. But I just wanted to finish up the challenges that were here in Mad Max. So I've already maxed out Road Warrior, even though it's leveling me past the max. And I've already completed enough challenges. Not born in 1936, just username based on your favorite music period. Oh, I know, music lover. I was just messing with you. I know ain't nobody from 1936 is going to be having such an easy conversation in the middle of a YouTube stream. I know that. But welcome all the same. So all of my abilities are maxed out. All of them. Max is maxed out. The only thing that I have yet to do is just progress through the story more. Which, you know what? Let's go as far as... Let's get to Gas Town. Can I travel? Can I fast travel here? You're in your late 30s, though? Ah, I'm in my early 30s. Well, when I say early 30s, I am 30. So, I'm in that same age group as you, at least until you come out of it. Alright, Skeleton, you enjoy yourself with whatever you're doing today. And I have enough scrap. Born in the mid to late 80s? Ooh, that was a good year. Even though I was born in the 90s, so I can't say I was brought up in the 80s or anything from the 80s. But I did watch a lot of shows from like the 60s upwards. And we got a trophy doing Pink Eye a big favor. Build 2 projects in Pink Eye Stronghold. Nice. Good to see someone around your age or age range. Makes you happy. Too many youngsters on here. It depends on the youngsters. Some are mature for their ages, while others are incredibly childish and, you know, are a stark reason why the phrase, ask your parents' permission before going online, exists. Not saying that all of them are like this, it's just that some are. But that's what being a YouTuber has taught me, is to be patient with people of all ages. Because you'll have some kids that come in here, they'll say anything off the wall, just completely random, and I just deal with it. Other times they'll be mature and they catch on very fast. And it works out well when they catch on fast. But not every young person that comes here is operates the same. Road Warrior level 12. It's not going to give me a Griefa token. What year was I born? 92. I just turned 30 this year in March. Okay, so let me at least get to Deep Freya and unlock that location as a fast travel point for me. Then I'll call it a session. But I'll continue this tomorrow. Good year, 92? Yes. The TV shows were great, the cartoons were great, the food was great. Cancel culture didn't exist. It was truly a good year. Don't remember well, you was just a baby. I remember a lot from the 90s. I remember my dad having a Nintendo Entertainment System. It's probably somewhere deep in storage. I remember having that. My early years in the 90s. I remember living in Germany for a while, owning a Nintendo 64, not understanding that voltages in America and Germany were fundamentally different. And me being impatient and wanting to play my sky blue, my ice blue see-through Nintendo 64, and plugging it into the wall, plugging my American Nintendo 64 into a German plug where the voltages were different, fried my Nintendo 64 from the inside, permanently barring me from ever finishing Super Mario 64 or Donkey Kong 64, and just giving me a glorified see-through blue Nintendo paperweight. I remember it to this day, and I will never forget it, because it was the most embarrassing moments of my life. Had I been patient and waited on my dad to get that extension cord, I'd still have a Nintendo 64 right now. And I'd still be playing it. Even all these years later, I would still be playing it. I remember a lot of things from the 90s growing up. Staying with my grandma while my dad was going out in the field while he was, when he was in the army. I remember my cousins and all the things we used to do. Like, one moment I was at my Aunt Becky's house, and this was before she, this was back when my my great aunt was still with us. Remember going over to their house one day, and me, my cousin, my two cousins, we all decided to take turns going down the stairs, but not in the traditional sense. I mean in the sense of we would go down the stairs just by sliding down, and we just laugh at how funny it was. Oh, I saw your comment. Raised by an older father is probably why you like older music and style. Your father was nearly 50 at the time of your birth, but it was a different time back then. You said your father was in the army. Was I raised by an older father as well? Oh, no. As of right now, I'm 30 and my dad is in his 50s. So there's only like a 20-year difference between me and my mom and dad. So they had me when they were in their 20s. Enemies? Are there enemies? I don't sound like I'm Yeah, Dark Beast, I am 30 years old. Don't sound like I'm 30, thought I was 20. Ah, you should see my face. I don't look like I'm 30 either. My age may be high, but physically and mentally, I'm still very, very young. Father was born in 1945. He was born in 1987. I believe he was in his 40s. You can work it out. He's a few years older than your mother, which was normal at the time. Ah, I see. So so you did have older parents. I'm just walking all over people. You look like you're in your 50s, but you're only 35. Age be hitting people different. Genetics be something else. You get people who look like they're far younger than what they actually are, and you get people who look older than they actually are. I literally look like an 18 to 20-year-old. I don't age? Oh no. I have slightly immortal genes. That and no stress, because stress can age you physically prematurely. I just go throughout life with barely any stress, and I know it's cliched and very hard to believe, but it does wonders. It does a lot of wonders having no stress. Your body's just nice and contained and preserved. And both your parents are still alive. Hey, enjoy them. Enjoy your parents. I have both of my parents as well, but like I lost my great-grandmother and then my great-aunt. And it's like you see all these members pass and you just it starts to put into perspective that I really need to cherish my family while they are still here, because tomorrow's not promised to anyone. And I'm not trying to bring this down into like a somber type feel or anything. It's just that you need to enjoy the people you love while you are still able to enjoy the people you love, because you never know when that next time you see them might be the last time. So that's the reason why I'm always happy to see my parents and be around them, because it means the world to me. Because I want to have those memories when it's just me. Don't like to stress either, because it won't make any difference anyway. Just because you're angry about something, that doesn't mean it's automatically going to get better. When has anger ever really solved problems? When you get too over emotional, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you could lose focus, and when you lose focus, that's when things start to get a little bit out of hand. Age gaps are frowned nowadays. Don't understand it. Your father said when he met his mother, he was in his 40s. She was in her late 20s, I believe, and never solved it. Just made them worse. Exactly, Dark Beast. Times are different, music lover. Now people are just getting people are getting bent out of shape about a lot of things, and I'm sure the age gap sort of thing is. It's either like people are trying to be either like overly politically correct and try to be like, oh, we don't do that sort of thing here. Even though we allowed it in the past, we suddenly don't do it anymore. It's like, what caused these sort of ideals that were okay in the past to suddenly change? Was it because people's feelings got hurt? Or because it got really, really awkward to talk about? Or what? It makes you wonder why things that were okay in the past are now frowned upon. Certain things in the past should probably never be brought up again. But other things where it's like, oh, we were fully okay with this now, but now we're no longer okay with it because it looks weird or it sounds weird. It makes you think and wonder, how did it come about to being okay in the first place, and then all of a sudden, no one likes it anymore? Just a thought I'm having. Your parents have been married for 30 plus years now. Happy marriage in your eyes. Hey! There is good and bad in everything. It really is. The only difference is what people will tolerate. Because that's the thing. What are people willing to tolerate? How old are my parents? I believe my mom is 52 and my dad is 50. No. My mom is 54 and my dad is 55. They're a year apart. Let me go ahead and save here. I did everything I wanted to do, so let me go ahead and just save right here. Okay, we accomplished quite a bit today. We maxed out my rank, my legend rank, and even though I'm still gaining levels, I don't have any more Griffa tokens in order to put into skills because those are maxed out. So basically the only thing I have left... Your dad is almost 80, he's 77 now. Your mother is 61 now, I believe. The only thing that I have left in Mad Max right now is just completing the story missions and then gaining pieces of my car that I can upgrade because I no longer have anything that requires me to have be a certain rank in order to unlock it. Now I just have things that just require that I clear out zones and clear out Wasteland missions in order to unlock them. That's basically all I have left. As the wrench turns, and then Chum's Holy Wrench. I probably should go after that because that'll help fix my vehicle out in the wild a lot better. And I should probably start doing Wasteland missions like, oh, I can put more armor on this. Oh, that ought to help. Hold on. Yes, more armor. My car's tougher. It is absolutely tougher. So we need Wasteland mission, Ironclad Faith. And then I need to upgrade, well, reduce threat level. Downgrade the threat level of Gut Gaseous Territory down from 3 to 1. And then I'll get the maxed out, well, this fracas frame. I don't even know what that means. Because it doesn't even show what significance it's going to have on my defense, because this one puts it almost at the tip top, so I wonder what the fracas frame will do. Maybe it'll be like a frame that gives me maximum durability without sacrificing my acceleration, handling, or top speed. Well, acceleration and handling. We'll have to see later in the future. Do I have any unpopular opinions as a YouTuber? I wouldn't call these unpopular opinions, but I feel that as a YouTuber, you shouldn't have... oh, I saw your comment. Unpopular opinion, but you don't like PewDiePie. You know that was random, but he appears in your feed all the time. Can't stand the guy. He's very immature for his age. I can understand it, because he does act a little bit out of pocket sometimes. But that goes for quite a few YouTubers who are on the platform right now. And especially those who do like clickbait videos in order that gets millions of views, but the video itself has nothing to do with what the thumbnail shows. There are those types of people. My unpopular opinion is that I cannot stand clickbait videos at all. And people who promote these types of videos in order to garner views, being as like showing no integrity for these videos, can't stand them. Absolutely can't stand them. That and people who constantly in their videos saying like, comment, and subscribe before they even start the video. Like, let the people see your video, and then you can ask that sort of thing at the end. Like, I do that. I say at the end, like, if you liked what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and maybe even consider becoming a member, which I will say at the end of my intro. I say that at the end of my videos, because I'd rather people consider that I rather people consider that after they've watched what I've done before, rather than me say, hey, do this before you even watch my video, and then the video is trash, and then you'll be all like, why did I even subscribe to you? Like, that's what I feel. What's my opinion on PewDiePie? He's 33, I believe. He's just very childish. His audience were not even alive when he was born. Also, he's very clickbait. I feel like he is very good at resonating with his audience age group. Whereas a lot of people subscribed to PewDiePie when they were just kids. And kids just gravitate whichever, holds their attention for a very long time. And especially if they do like silly stuff or act immature, that can really garner in and bring in all the kids. And kids don't know any better when they're subscribing to people. They just subscribe to them because it's like, haha, funny man, he do this thing. So when it comes to PewDiePie, I feel like the majority of a big giant portion of his subscriber base is pretty much kids who don't know any better about PewDiePie. So I can't say I bash the guy for anything that he does because, I mean, granted, he's one of the biggest YouTubers in the entire world. But at the same time, you would never catch me acting like that. Like, I do crazy stuff during my streams, and I say crazy stuff all the time, but never out the pocket stuff. But that's just me. That's all I can really say about it. But this is where I'm going to draw to close so I can finish my sandwich and then relax a little bit more before I have to lay down for work. So, what I'll probably work on in the next session is try and find these Wasteland missions. Try and find these Wasteland missions to get some of these upgraded parts for my wheels. What do I do for work? I am a third shift stock clerk. And I'm looking to change that one day because Lord knows I'd rather do what I enjoy for the rest of my life than just work a retail job. Because I've actually been working retail for about 10 years. But I am looking to change it so I can run this channel full time. And this be my full-time job. And I can, enjoy what I do for the rest of my life. I'd rather do what my talents revolve around than just simply what I'm used to doing simply because I started working in retail. Nothing wrong with working retail. A job's a job. Yeah, it is. But there's nothing wrong with going after what I would like to do for the rest of my life as well. I'm not bashing my job. I'm just saying that I'm looking forward to the day when I get to do what I actually enjoy for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm working towards. And I won't stop until I achieve it. But I'm going to work on, I think everyone should work what they like if possible. Exactly. I feel like if you have talents, that revolve around a certain thing that you're very good at, you should go for a career that revolves around that. Because then you'll give your absolute best to it. Because it's something you already enjoy doing. Nowadays, youngsters tend to shame people on their job and career choice. Also, I agree, chase your dreams. See, when I'm working with people, I just tell them, like, hey, if this is what you want to do, then go for it. But if you have something you're passionate about, then go for that too. But that's just what I'm saying. Used hint on historic relic photo from Pink Eye. Slick rubs. Improve tire traction on asphalt by 25%. That's a massive boost. Didn't get your first job until you was 24 years old. You was in college and university all the time. Broken in debt. Now you're not. Hey, more power to you, music lover. That's what everyone wants to strive for. Never have to worry about being in debt for anything. But I'm going to have to work on getting some of these upgrades later. Much later. Wasteland missions to get better handling and everything. So the next session, we'll be working on doing Wasteland missions. Decreasing the territories of zones that I haven't cleared out yet. And making an overall better car. So that way when we tackle the story mode, it's kind of simple because we'll have all the upgrades necessary for us to take this sort of thing on. But I'll do that the next time. For right now, people shamed you all the time and told you why you didn't just get a job, called you a bum and layout even though you were studying. There's always going to be people that bash you trying to better yourself. Always is. They told you needed a job they told you needed a job by now. What I learned is to never compare yourself to others. This is what I tell people who want to get into YouTubing and becoming a YouTuber. Never compare yourself to others. Because you can look at for example, you can look at all these people who are on YouTube, see all the subscribers they have, tune into their streams and see all this money that people are just donating to them. And you can see, like, wow, that's a whole bunch of success. I hope I can just get as successful as this person. But I tell them that if you're going to be a YouTuber, do it because you want to do it and because it's something that you want to do. And not because you saw someone else do it on YouTube and thought, like, if he can do it, then I can do it, and I want to be as successful as this person. And don't compare yourself to another channel or whatever. Don't compare yourself to another person's subscriber count or anything like that. Don't pay that any mind. Because the worst thing you could possibly do is compare yourself to another individual, and then when it doesn't match up, then some people think that they're failing because they're not matching up to this person they're trying to compare themselves to. Hate those people who shame people, don't care what someone is doing. We need people for every type of job. If we wouldn't have trash workers, then our whole world would be filled with trash. If we didn't, we would have trash workers, then our whole world would be filled with trash. When you was in college at 24, some people were getting married and traveling the world by 24. That's them. Don't compare myself. My father didn't travel till he was in his 30s, had me in his 40s. He also learned to drive in his early to mid 30s. Hey, everyone has their progress line. Everyone has points of which they do things that does not compare or doesn't match up to how everyone else does it. You got people who are able to do these things at an earlier age. That's them. Not everyone moves through life at the same exact pace or moves and progresses in life at the same exact ages. That's what people nowadays are getting confused, because now they're thinking, oh, if you're not as successful as me right now, then you're never going to be successful. But that's never been the case. People progress at different stages. But people are getting impatient nowadays because they think, I gotta get rich right now, or I gotta do this right now, or I gotta do that right now. A lot of it is fake. People traveling the world, whole world at 20, not sure how most people are even doing it. Some people are doing it with money that they don't have, and that's when you start hearing stories about how they have insurance fraud and money fraud, and you find out that this lavish lifestyle that they're living is not actually real. They're just perpetrating it because they want the attention, or they want to look good in the eyes of people online. Some people are actually doing it, others are just doing it because they want to be acknowledged. And I've seen it happen, including the people that I know that go around the world. Well, not people that I know, but people that my mom and sister knew, where they would just go around pretending like they had all this money and was living this high, lavish lifestyle, but it was all fake. So I don't see how people can travel the entire world in their 20s. Nowadays, a lot of things are fake. We see all these Lambos on Instagram, rich people flexing, but in reality, a lot of them are so fake. Yeah, a lot of them. Making their life seem so perfect, it's fake. Fancy cars and traveling a different place every week, getting married, house, and cars. Do you know how much housing is nowadays? It's a lot higher than it used to be in the past. If you're doing all this traveling every single week, fancy cars and traveling to a different place every week and living this lavish lifestyle, don't expect no expensive gift from me. Because you can afford it. But I'm just messing though, but that's why people need to be earnest in how they're living. There's no shame in the way that you're living as long as you're not living foolishly. But that's just my opinion. That's my opinion. If you look at the richest people in the world, they literally look like normal people, no luxuries, nothing except maybe their house. And even then, some people live in less ornate housing because financially, it's not a good idea to have like a big, massive mansion. For what purpose? Moved out of your parents' house at 27 or 28, saved up like a normal person. People want to leave home so fast instead of being smart. It's shamed in Western culture. I cared for my parents. I wouldn't get married till I'm 35. That's if you get married. See, here's the thing about me. I am 30, and I still live at home with my family. Now, I am saving up so that one day I can move out. But I am not rushing because the way that rent and places cost nowadays, you got to make sure you have more than enough saved up in order to keep living on your own. Still do care for them. Had older parents. I wasn't going to leave after college. Paid the bills, helped them clean them. They are old. I understand completely. But yeah, it is kind of shamed over here in the Western side, where it's like you got to move out at a certain age, and if you still live at home with your parents or anything like that, then you're never getting anywhere in life. But it really does depend on the type of parents. But it's like, why aren't you out on your own yet? It's like there's nothing wrong with it. The world is hard out there, and it's tricky. Your parents, Sensei Nam says, my parents want me out by next year. They don't care about how your living situation is. My prayers are out for you. My prayers are here for you, Sensei Nam, so that things line up for you, so that you'll be all right. There's nothing wrong with living at home in your 30s. It's a very difficult and hard world. It is. People should be blessed to have parents that still let you live at home. Now, here, let me touch on one thing, and then I'm ending the stream because I have to. I absolutely have to. Otherwise, this conversation will keep going on forever. And not that I don't want to continue this conversation. It's just that I have to rest up before my shift later tonight because I work overnights. But people who live with their parents should not... Let me see if I can put this in the correct way. People who live with their parents, they should be some of the best people that you treat in your life. Because they don't have to let you stay there with them. But you'll have an easier time if you treat your parents right. Less turmoil, less discourse, less problems. But people get it in their, a lot of people get in their heads that, oh, I can talk to my parents any kind of way because I'm grown. Even though I'm still here with them, I can do whatever I want because I'm my own person. There's a certain level of respect that's expected when you're living with people. Like if you're still living at home and you're with your parents, there's a certain level of respect that is due your parents while you're there. So when you are allowed to still be with your parents, it should not be something that's just easily scoffed at or just taken advantage of. I see this all the time where people get grown and then they think they can talk to their parents any kind of way. They go out on their own and then all of a sudden it doesn't work out for them. And then all of a sudden, you find your way back at your parents' place, but because of how you treated your parents, then it's going to be difficult for you to live with them because of how you treated them. They are under no obligation to invite you back into the house. They don't. Once you leave, you're gone. But you have parents out there who show mercy and love to their children enough to where if things don't work out, they can let you come back. And sometimes there are parents out there that give you a little leeway time of how much you can get prepared to go out on your own by saying like, hey, when you're ready and fully ready to go, that's when you can go. But don't rush because you don't want to make any mistakes out there. Those are some of the best parents out there. Some people move out and never talk to their parents. The people who live with their parents are good. See, a lot of people, and I'll say this about myself and my siblings, because I got 2 sisters. A lot of people look at us in my family, us three kids, and wonder like, why are they still with their parents? Oh, they live a sheltered life or anything like that. But that's not the case. It's because our whole family dynamic is that we are so unbelievably close that people are wondering why we are so close-knit as we are. Sure, there are times where things happen in our family. Some turmoil may happen here and there, but that has not shaken up the fact that this family of mine is strong. Strong enough to the point where our parents is all like, hey, when you're ready to go, make sure you're ready. But until then, save up what you can. Be wise with your finances until you are ready to go. Until that time, you can be here. So I'm grateful for the family that I have and for the freedom that I have. I mean, it allows me to do this sort of thing. Who cares what they think? Also, dating standards are so shallow now. Most girls don't want to say if you live at home, it's a bad world. It depends on the woman. Women can be very finicky. You got to be very careful with them. But even more nowadays, I see all these high rich dudes and dudes living off richly, and they see it on TV, and it's all like, I want that for myself. I want a guy like that. But you got to be careful. You got to be careful with some women. You really do. I'd rather have one that likes me for me than that likes me because I look rich at the time she met me. That's me. But that's all I got. I got to end the conversation here. Women nowadays, man, we could continue this conversation on forever. Women nowadays won't date you if you don't have a certain amount of money, if you live at home, or if you don't have this job or that job. Like I said, women can be very fickle and very finicky. A woman who likes you for you is rare nowadays. I wouldn't say it's rare. It's just that you got to be careful which one you interact with, because not every single woman you come across is good for you. I mean, how many years do we need for people to realize being rich won't make you happy? When they stop seeing it on the reality TV shows. Then he ends up being a jerk. A woman who is a doctor won't date the janitor, will they? Shallow people. It depends. Like I said, it depends on the people. We could, music lovers, Psycho, Dark Beast, everyone, we could continue this conversation on for all day. We could continue this conversation all day, but we can actually continue this type of thing tomorrow if you guys are willing, when I continue to play some more Mad Max tomorrow. But right now, I have to end it, so that way I can rest before I, fully lay down and nap before my shift later tonight. Don't worry, I'll continue Mad Max tomorrow. And then we can continue these conversations tomorrow if you guys want to join in. But that's all I got. I got to end it here because otherwise if I don't stop, I won't stop. But that's all I got. All I can say at the end of the day is we accomplished quite a bit here on Mad Max. We've maxed out his Road Warrior rank. I completed some challenges that were kind of challenging for me to do and wanted to get knocked out, only to find out that there's more challenges to do behind that. So it's like, why would you even do that to me? But next, I'm going to be focusing on the Wasteland missions to unlock more parts for my car. And then once I have all the parts that I really feel like having, then we'll continue on with the main story and try and knock this game out of my backlog. Because I have a lot of games on my backlog, but I also have games in the future that I want to play, but I want to clear up my backlog first, so that way I don't have to worry about it anymore. So at the end of the day, all I can say is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. And if you're new to the channel, and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then like, subscribe, and maybe even consider becoming a member, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!